very strong program. And so what we do is we look at the scores, and we design a special intervention program for every child.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Monica from Scola. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's Scola School Chat video. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our awesome school interviews. Ready to look at some schools? I know I am. Let's jump right into it.
Hi, this is Sean with Scola, and I'm here with Principal Dorbar at Global Education Academy 2 in Los Angeles. Thank you so much for having us at the school. And to kick things off, can you just tell us a little bit about the school and the mission here?
Global Education Academy is a wonderful place. It's such a thriving school. We teach our students, of course, to be global citizens of the world. Besides that, we also, of course, have a very rigorous academic program where we teach the child to the needs that they really need.
Okay.
So we look at small instruction with small groups, one-to-one. We focus very much on the needs of individual children.
Okay, so differentiated learning, really individualized to each child's needs.
Exactly.
And let's explore that global part. What do you mean by preparing them to be global citizens? What does that mean? What does that include?
You know, we want the children to be able to learn about different cultures. To be able that, one day, as you know, Los Angeles especially is a melting pot.
Sure.
You have, people from all kinds of backgrounds, and we want them to feel that they are ready to go out into the world and deal with different types of ethnicities, different cultural experiences that they might have learned along their career time.
Sure.
And when they're in the real world, that they're able to take that information that they learned at Global Education Academy and being able to use it in the real world.
So going beyond just academics, but really preparing, kind of that whole child and preparing them for life.
Definitely.
And I saw part of that global aspect of things started with some of the languages that kids can learn here.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
Sure. So we teach Spanish and Korean. The children start out learning about the culture of the language.
Okay.
And then we start very slowly introducing them to vocabulary, phrases, and then not only just the language itself is how do people from different worlds, from different parts of the world live. And we have decided that we wanted to focus on Spanish because of the LA environment, and then Korean because we're very close to Koreatown.
Okay.
So we feel that most of our students will be faced with working with a population of Korean background and definitely a Hispanic.
Right, they're going to be around those cultures, so it's good for them to learn about it and understand the differences in a positive way.
Definitely.
Okay. So building off of that small classroom theme, you mentioned something about your intervention program. What is that and why is it so important to the school?
Yes, our intervention program, we have a very strong program. As you know, we've had a pandemic, a lot of lost learning. So we are really focusing this year mainly is making sure that we close that learning gap.
Yep.
And so what we do is we look at the scores, and we design a special intervention program for every child.
Okay.
Because some of those reports specifically tells us where the areas of growth are.
Yep.
So we really look into designing a program that's very unique to them. And we do small instruction, group instructions. We do one-to-one. So our teachers are trained as to how to differentiate instruction very well. And so, it's something that we find ourselves really using just to help them close that learning gap that they have experienced through that.
Yeah, and that kind of individual instruction catered just to what they need. I mean, that's something that parents and students can't really get at bigger schools.
Right, yeah.
Well, something really nice that the school can offer. And I know it's not just that individualized learning, but we saw great technology, great facilities that they're able to do that learning on, which seem to keep the kids really engaged. We also support our learning experience with the kids. We have an after-school program. Okay. And then in that after-school program, we add to that the daily curriculum. Okay. We have intertwined. Yes, exactly. And we have programs that are like we have SD Math, Achieve 3000, Lexia. Those are academic programs that helps them with reading and math. Okay.
So that's another way that we do intervention.
Okay. Added support after school.
Added
as
support
well.
after school. Yes.
Okay. And is that free for students that need
Everything
that
is
support?
free. Everything
Wow.
is free.
Well, you can't
Definitely.
beat that kind of
yes,
support.
definitely. And we do art after school too. So that's another, kind of like an elective that we have.
Sure.
And we're actually going to be starting some sports in the school.
Okay.
And so that's something that we're really looking forward to. So the after school program, it's a great, I would say, additional support for those kids that, need that extra help. And for those that, just want to stay and kind of need some assistance with their homework.
Absolutely.
So,
I mean, a little added support never hurts anyone, and I'm sure it's helpful for parents as well that can't get here earlier in the day.
Oh, yes, they'd really appreciate that.
Well, all those programs sound like you really are preparing global citizens for the world beyond just, academics, and it's a really great school and great program you have here. What are some other features that really set this school apart from others in the area?
We have a wonderful new program to our school. It's STEM.
Okay.
We believe in hands-on activities, hands-on learning.
Sure, projects as well.
Exactly. So we also have music. And the STEM program is, like I said, it's something new to global education. But the kids absolutely have really fallen into learning with experiment, having that curiosity to find out, things about how the world is like out there. And I love to see it because it opens their curiosity level, but at the same time, they also find results at the end. So STEM has been such a wonderful experience for them. With the music, as you know, Hispanics and Korean, they love, I don't know if you see the dances and things like that. So they're very much able to connect those experiences with music, because they not only just learn about how to sing and how to play an instrument, but we also include the cultural aspect.
Sure, the culture and the meaning behind some of that song and dance.
They study about the different composers. So it's a pretty well out plan for them.
Plus, it gets them moving with the dance as well, which is super important. And I know beyond the STEM and the music, we saw a lot of classrooms for a lot of different types of classes going on here.
Yes.
Which is so nice to see.
Right. We focus a lot. I think one of our things that also differentiates us from that is that we have a wonderful staff, and they're very caring teachers. They go beyond sometimes their call of duty. They really care for the students, and they take the time to sometimes even tutor them after school. And it's something that I think it makes us special because we provide that extra little support that the students need.
It's like a family, a little community.
Exactly.
And you mentioned, it's a small school. Everybody knows everybody. And that it sounded like it wasn't just the staff, but that the parents are very involved and have opportunities to be involved with the school as well.
Yes. So we have different events throughout the year. We have our Harvest Festival, and that's where the kids come. They dress as some kind of author from a book.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so they'll wear the little costumes. Some of the parents also join in that, and we have games for them. We have a moment for them to not only have an opportunity to connect with other students, but also families are connecting with families.
Okay.
And what we do is we allow the families that are existing here to adopt a new family that comes over and kind of takes them under their wing.
Okay.
And kind of shows them around and
like a mentor family.
Exactly. Exactly.
I like that.
Exactly. So that's really neat. And then we have Global Days, probably one of our most celebrated ones, because the children, they dress from all the different countries. So every teacher selects a country, and then the students will come dressed as how they dress for that country.
Sure, okay.
And then we also share food from that country. So it becomes like a very cultural, a very cohesive, very nicely connected community of not just the parents, but also the students. And it's just a wonderful celebration because everybody celebrates a different country in the world. So it just makes it really a nice event.
Well, plus any global event that's got food from a bunch of different countries sounds like a good one.
Yes.
And for parents who might not be familiar with the school, Can you let them know what the location is and where they can get more information?
Sure, we're located on Washington and 7th Street. We're co-located with Arlington Heights, and we're on 7th Street. We're about 15 minutes from USC.
Okay, perfect. And a website that they could check?
geaschool.com.
Perfect, simple. You can also go to Scola.com, visit their profile there, where we've got information about everything they offer at the school and how to apply. Thanks so much for having us. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you for coming.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's Scola School Chat video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to watch more of our awesome videos, make sure to click here. And to stay up to date with all the awesome videos we post and subscribe to our channel, make sure to click here. See you on the next one.